So this is interesting. Been thinking about this a lot in Japan. How do they deal and manage with the decline in population? And this little town is indicative of what we're seeing in the countryside in Japan. You can see a grain house ahead of us here. Just turn into this little village and show you what I mean. When you look at this, I mean, this building has gone back to nature. The whole property and there's a lot of houses like the one ahead of us on the right that are covered in vines. And we're not in the middle of nowhere. I mean, we're about 20 minutes from a major city. It's quite eerie, quite beautiful. I mean, there are cars, there are people parked here. What on earth is going on here? So there's a shrine here. It's in disrepair. They're starting to take it down, aren't they? So I don't think we're supposed to be in here, but it does look like they're scrapping the building. There's probably a no entry sign there that I've not quite read. In red, what does it say? Strictly no entry. Anyway, we're just turning around. But there are endless examples of this. I mean, that building's been left for, I would say, decades untouched. I think one of the problems Japan faces is there seems a lack of wanting to settle down, have a nuclear family. There's a big truck alongside us carrying sand, or bags of grain maybe. Anyway, so how do you manage it? The population is plummeting. Japanese are a very unique culture and a very unique style of living. You know, we were watching today the small children, I reckon from the age of 5 and above, walking to school by themselves, crossing the roads by themselves. These are all the sort of values we had in the West 30, 40 years ago. You know, even in London, I know people walk to school by themselves, even though, you know, people can't recognize that as the norm anymore. So either Japan is going to find itself replaced by immigration, in which case the whole of the Japanese culture is going to change, and I think not for the better, or they're going to have to manage a much smaller population. Now, governments don't like the idea of small populations because small populations pay little tax. You know, if you're half the population, you're getting half the tax. But in reality, smaller populations means there's less people to manage, therefore the overheads are less. And if you streamline and sort out government to run more efficiently, you can manage decline and still keep the culture of a country. But I don't see that happening in many countries in the world, and I'm not sure if Japan can get away with it. I hope they can, because if they just replace Japanese people with immigration, there's not really any cultures in the world that will bring the sort of niceties of Japanese culture and the values of the Japanese lifestyle to Japan. Just my thoughts. Love to know what you think in the comments down below. Good morning, everyone. Where did we sleep last night, Michele?
In the supermarket car park.
Supermarket car park. Oh, it rained. It hammered. Oh, Lordy. The reason we stopped, we couldn't even get out of the supermarket back to the car. The rain was so heavy. There were other customers also waiting with us just for a break in the rain. And then Michele said, we might as well just stay here. There's no point driving in this rain. So we spent the night in a supermarket car park, and we are now driving the slow road. Look at that bamboo grove there. the back roads to Fukuoka from, and I'm not sure the name of the town, we didn't make a note of it, but reasonably, probably about a few hours after getting onto Kyushu Island. Excuse me, I'm trying to find my feet. It's early. Well, it's midday. It's midday, let's be honest.
Going slow.
We're going nice and slow. There's been a little, see the little cut, somebody's small house there, and they've cut the rice field out the front of the house. So they've got their rice crop in. Probably going to give them enough rice for the whole year, which will be perfect. But this charming little country roads, because we're not going on the big highways, I'm really impressed by this pretty little region. Is that the highway above us there, Michele?
It possibly is,
maybe
yes.
it is.
We're going under.
So as we came up this valley, I saw so many beautiful little houses and green valleys that I thought we'll put this on and show you the slow road to Fukuoka. Now, we've pretty much decided 3 nights in the car is as much. Do you agree, Michele?
I do, yes.
Yeah, 3 nights. We could do more, but I'm starting to feel a little bit like I desperately need a nice hotel bed, so we've booked somewhere in the city. It's a little more expensive in Fukuoka, but that's okay. We've got a little hotel, and we've got Thursday night and Friday night booked.
Yes.
And then we'll find something for the rest of the weekend. What do you think of these little roads? What do they remind you of? Nothing at all. We've never seen anything like it. Charming. We saw, actually, I think what inspired me, we saw a giant Torii gate a little bit earlier, and it was white in colour, which is really unusual, but big. Okay, what's this little school bus?
Don't know. Door's open.
We also, and I might drop a little video here, because we watched a few kids going to school this morning, and it was so charming because all the children were, I'd say, you were saying something about the yellow flap,
I
Michele?
think if they wear a yellow hat and they seem to have a yellow flap on their bags, they're their first year of school.
So maybe we figured about 5 years old, maybe?
Yeah, 5 or 6, I think.
Okay. Parents would have palpitations now to see their children crossing the road. And we see this time and time again. Got a little left turn here.
Yes.
And let's get round this corner. There's a nice little stream running down beside us.
Oh, that's up nice and high, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, tiny children in groups, some of them with the little yellow flaps on there that sort of hang on their school satchels, and yellow hats on as well to match them, to make them sort of more visible, but all on their own.
Yeah.
And what was quite interesting, some of the parents actually dropped them off at the, was it a 7-Eleven or a Family Mart?
Family Mart, I think.
So it was a little combini. Some of them dropped them off there and then let the children go, but they never helped them across the road, did they?
Never even really watched them. They sort of just dropped them off, drove off, and then the child,
Crossed the road.
5-6-year-old, pressed the button, waited for the green man, and crossed the road.
And it was a smallish town, but we've seen this in the big cities. We've seen this in Osaka, we've seen it in Fukuoka. Haven't seen it in Tokyo because we haven't been there, but I'm sure it's going to be the same there. And you're seeing children, I'm guessing, and maybe people will correct me, as young as 5 walking to school by themselves. It's an absolute joy to watch, because I remember the first time we saw it or really noted it was when we saw a guy sort of like a construction worker.
Yes.
It was like working in a big construction yard in one of the cities, and he just sort of Did he run over and sort of watch the children cross the road?
Yes, he sort of moved from his post and came out.
Came over
and watched them.
Just watched them.
Everyone bowed at each other.
They all little bowed, but they were. I mean, it was a big road. It was a sort of four-lane carriageway, and he just came, stepped forward, and watched the children cross the road, make sure they were safe. And they all a little thank you to him. I think he pressed the button for them as well, if I remember rightly. And they were tiny. They're up to your knees. They're tiny little children, and they had not a care in the world. They were all having a joy and skipping. Some of them were running and playing with each other. It was it's a joy to behold. I just hope Japan stays this way and doesn't lose that. I've said this before, maybe not in a video online, but when I was that age, I used to walk to school on my own. And tell me your stories. Did you always walk to school as a kid?
Train up there.
Oh yeah, train above us. Beautiful. Heading to Fukuoka, I would imagine, from here, just gone into a tunnel. We might even catch it up on the other side of this bend.
We might.
Continue straight.
Yep, we're staying on this road, so let's have a little look out. Oh, we're doing a little bend here.
I think we're going that way.
We're staying on this route, but we're just swinging out round and then swinging back in. And as we come round here, I wonder if we'll see the train. Wouldn't surprise me, or has it stopped at the station?
I don't know.
Well, we seem to be on a bit of a... I think we've come onto the big road. It must be free from this point onwards. So planners Japan. Come on, train, be up there. No, we've missed it.
Yeah, don't know what happened.
No. This would be really cool to see. So what I'm going to do, if I can, is find a little pullover. Be great if there was a little combini just now. No, I don't think we can. Maybe in here. Okay, I can pull in here. What I'm going to do is look for that train. Oh, we got a 7. A 7 here, look. Come along with me. Nothing yet. You think we've had time to get the drone up, Michele? Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Oh.
I'm going to try and get the train.
I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the 4th, the 5th, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
I'm so hot. I just sat out there for a whole battery to try and get that. There's a classic train that we saw at the station. I mean, 2 trains went over, so you'll get a train shot of sorts, but the old brown train, I'm not sure which train service it is, but the beautiful old train didn't go across, and I want to get away from here quickly, Michele. I want to get away quickly because I know damn well now my battery's flat, it'll go across the rail. Let's go. And there's big black clouds up there as well. Look, it's looking a bit moody.
Again.
Okay, back up there, little camera. Do not come now. Please do not come now. I won't be impressed. So that's our morning. I think we're getting into more commercial part of Fukuoka now. So we've got about 40 minutes drive to do. So we're going to end it here. Good morning and welcome to Fukuoka. Happy days.
See you later.
All we need is a place to be and a a few good friends for some company. If you'd like to stay, you don't have to leave. We'll leave the lights on and the door unlocked. If you drop on by, you don't have to knock. We're happy to share whatever we've got.